Hey everyone, Pat Mesiti here, and guess what? In Sydney, and my old hometown of Sydney, and boy, oh boy, 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 this city has really changed. Just walking around the city of Sydney, seeing the devastation that governments have caused to the economy, to business, to individuals, to families, is simply heartbreaking. Being in Melbourne yesterday and the day before was like being in another world. It's like some place that we hadn't been before. And as I walked through Melbourne, seeing those beautiful, beautiful streets of Melbourne that were full of people and a buzz of activity and shopping and abundance and prosperity be decimated because of a dictator down there who has no mercy and basically no heart for him except for himself and his own agenda. Well, I'm sure for many of us, we're not surprised. That's what's happened over in the United States. Governor DeSantis absolute smashed it. Why? Because he secured the borders, if I could use that, of how an election could and should be run. Sadly, not the case in other states. However, all is not lost over there. And you say, well, Pat, what's that got to do with us over here? America sneezes, we catch pneumonia. And the agenda of the left woke crazy mob, we see the repercussions here because we tend to follow the trends over there. The sad news for many of us is that inflation is going out of control. However, there is something you can do about it if you want to. Interest rates, mark my words, they're going to go up again. And it's almost like this repetitive type of financial mess is happening all over the world. And it is because there is an agenda behind it. It's the same rhetoric. It never happened before in our lifetime. Never, ever happened before in our lifetime. And what concerns me is that many people aren't prepared. Yesterday in Melbourne, my two brilliant presenters shared how you can get ahead of inflation. Now, this is not an online event. It will not be streamed. You need to be present. And it's a very intimate setting. It's very up close and personal. So if you would like to be part of our event, live in-person event, our inflation beating event tomorrow in Sydney, 9 a.m. There is a link here in the bio that I explained, the description. There's a link there where you can register. Now, you need to register for this event. You must register. Why? Well, firstly, we want to look after you. Number two, seats are limited. And you want to make sure you just can't rock up at the door and hopefully you'll get in. Doesn't work that way. You've got to register. And so we need to know who's coming. And again, the event is free. There is a VIP ticket with a small pricing on it there. I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest with you, but not much. But tomorrow morning, we are going to absolutely rock it. I'll be on stage 9 a.m. sharp, teaching on financial mindset. And then my two global experts are going to share with you some incredible strategies. If you are educated, listen to me. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is broke. Ignorance is hurt. I know I could get up on here today and rant about something about climate change and talk about the elections and talk about Albanese and talk about Dictator Dan. But quite frankly, guys, sometimes that can be exhausting and tiring. What we need to do is be pragmatic. All the complaining in the world doesn't add 1 cent to your pocket. And it doesn't add 1 cent to your health, if I can use that term. And so we need to be prepared. We need to be empowered. We need to be enlightened. And we need to be equipped. So tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. live right here in Sydney. Click on the link and you will be able to secure your spot. Again, it's a great place. Love to shake your hand. Love to meet you all, many of you that supported us. Please share this around. Next Tuesday, we will be in Brisbane. So, and that's the last part of our tour that we are doing. Of course, we have our major awakening rally in Harvey Bay in a few weeks' time. If you know anyone out there, make sure you tell them about it. But hey, it's time now to put our big pants on and prepare and be equipped, empowered, enlightened. And many of you are enlightened, but you need to be equipped and empowered and educated for what's coming and how you can beat the system. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in Sydney. And hey, Sunday morning, got a great message for you on Sunday morning that's absolutely going to rock your world. So see you tomorrow live in Sydney town. God bless you, everyone.